Exclusive contracted novel by Feilu Fiction Network. Understanding Against Heaven, Rebirth of Sasuke, Revitalization of Uchiha Crossing the Hokage, Rebirth Sasuke. Get an incredible start. Sasuke from the original world had a tragic background. His entire clan was destroyed, deceived by weasels, brainwashed by dirt, played with applause, and arranged clearly. On a whim, one will be beaten up. In the end, he broke his hand, carried everything on his back, and left Muye alone, causing the Uchiha clan to decline Sasuke after rebirth. You feel the chakra movement and have an epiphany, creating the infinite chakra cultivation method. You perceive the movement pattern of the Sharingan and have an epiphany, creating the Perfect Bloodline Pure Method. You observe the 8 gates of Dunjia formation and suddenly realize that you have created the body refining technique. Dao Xing Jiu Gong. You have learned the changes in the properties of the 5 attribute chakra and suddenly realized the creation of the Yin Yang Escape Technique. A series of sky-defying techniques, divine powers, and escape techniques have been created. What is a genius? This is genius. In addition, Gangsho, Zaomiming, Sunset Red, etc. will also open branches and spread leaves for me, revitalizing the Azibo. In this life, I will control everything. My village. No, the entire ninja world must believe in Uchiha. Feilu Novel Network reminds you that this novel and its characters are purely fictional. If there are any similarities, they are purely coincidental and should not be imitated. Chapter 1. Rebirth Sasuke, Overwhelming Enlightenment. Seeking Freshness. You are listening at novelfull.audio. The Land of Fire. Kiba Ninja Village. In an independent apartment building. A black-haired boy suddenly woke up from his sleep. He opened his eyes and saw the unfamiliar ceiling, his face showing confusion. Hiss. What's going on? Where is this? How did my bedroom turn into this? He thought as he got out of bed and surveyed the room. At the same time, he also came to the mirror. The next moment, his face was filled with shock. What appears in the mirror is a strange handsome face. Handsome facial features, fair skin, black hair and black pupils, bangs hanging from the temples like strands of hair on the cheeks, exuding a cold aura all over. Ha! This appearance. Damn it, Uchiha Sasuke. How? Did I actually travel to the world of Hokage? Suddenly. A large amount of memories flooded into his mind like a tide. Ah, it's indeed like this. Sasuke felt the familiar memories and couldn't help but touch his forehead. Okay, it seems acceptable to regenerate the handsome comparison of Uchiha Sasuke. Suddenly, a grand and majestic voice rang out in his mind. Traversing successfully. You have received blessings from the Chaos Heavenly Way, congratulations, you have gained the ultimate understanding. Upon hearing this, Sasuke widened his eyes in shock. Overwhelming comprehension. This sounds very impressive. TSK, I didn't expect there to be additional rewards for successful travel. After all, Sasuke's original talent is not weak, combined with his extraordinary intelligence definitely able to dominate the ninja world. Leaves of wood, the will of fire. I will the final say the whole tolerance world. Soon, Sasuke's mind was clear and cool, and his thoughts were clear, as if he knew everything around him like the back of his hand. The memories of the past are as clear and accurate as imprints. Obviously, this is the role of supernatural intelligence. According to my memory, the time I traveled was on the eve of graduating from ninja school. This is exactly the beginning of the Naruto story. Sasuke kept digesting his memories, and his eyes gradually became cold and dangerous. The warm and happy childhood memories of a family of 4 encouragement from Uchiha Fuyue, the tenderness of Uchiha Meichin, the warmth of Yuji Boitachi, the bond with the Uchiha people, and the blood and hatred of the night of extermination. These memories emerge like movies. Sasuke, who came through time, couldn't help but tremble all over. Pain. It hurts too much. Have it and then lose it, it's even more painful than having nothing at all. He inherited everything, and of course, he also understood Sasuke's obsession. Revenge. Revitalize the Azibo clan. The first target of revenge is Uchiha Itachi. No matter how much he loves Sasuke, he deceives his younger brother and slaughters his people, even killing biological parents. After all, he committed a heinous crime. All of this cannot be forgiven with simple words. In addition, the banned soil that collaborates with Itachi is hidden behind the scenes, guiding all the Jitsun groups to hide more despicable. We must repay with blood. There are also 3 generations of Hokage. Sasuke doesn't believe he knows nothing about everything. After all, the 3 generations of Hokage ruled over Kiba village for over 30 years, almost always at the peak of power and holding a supreme position. After so many years of rule, his control over the village of Muye can be imagined. But in this matter, he did nothing, as if he had been waiting for the development of the situation. Moreover, after the night of extermination, Tuanzang was suppressed, and the Uchiha clan, who threatened to rule, disappeared. 3 generations of Hokage have regained their dominance. How do you think he is the biggest beneficiary? Even now, Sasuke suspects whether he has secretly fueled the situation. The struggle between sandpipers and clams brings benefits to the fishermen. This kind of strategy should be easy to come up with for the old pussy named Ape Flying Sun / Oh, what a monkey god. Moreover, one can also glimpse into the situation that Naruto is facing in Kiba. Perhaps for others, the monkey flying sun / is full of kindness, magnanimity, and tolerance, and is the respected 3 generations of Hokage that created a peaceful era for Kiba. But the Uchiha clan, due to his so-called kindness, shed countless innocent blood and indescribable tears in secret. Moreover, the rule of the 3 generations of Hokage, although to some extent, avoided war. But compared to before, Kiba's strength has declined instead of rising, and the sun is setting in the west. You should know that before this, Kiba was the strongest ninja village in the ninja world. It can be said that there are many talented people and experts like clouds. Having many powerful individuals such as the white teeth of the leaves of wood, the yellow shimmer, and the 3 ninjas of the leaves of wood. In addition, the Uchiha clans Catching Water Stop, Itachi and others, also possess shadow-level strength. But during the years of the 3 generations of Hokage rule, various conflicts in Kiba gradually intensified and erupted. These shadow-level masters either died or left Kiba for various reasons. One of the 5 great powers in the Tang dynasty, there is only an old shadow-level powerhouse left on the surface, the monkey flying sun slaying. It's regrettable. Even the high-level officials of Kiba were afraid of the power of the Uchiha clan, leading to the tragedy of extermination. The Uchiha clan, who teamed up to create Konoha, ultimately suffered discrimination in Konoha and were exterminated. How ironic. However, the cause and effect of all of this will eventually need someone to repay it. Sasuke gritted his teeth and silently said. As for the second point, revitalizing the family, Sasuke from the original world only married Sakura and gave birth to Sasana, a descendant. Is that all? Do you also want to revitalize Uchiha? Are you sure it's not funny? Once Selena allows someone else to marry, the Uchiha clan will disappear. The correct approach, of course, is to get married more often, so as to spread the branches and leaves. What kind of weapon, shining in the beautiful world, well and field, setting sun and red. All of them, take them together. Many suns and many blessings, can we revitalize Uchiha? Thinking of this, he couldn't help feeling a little excited. To complete my obsession, I can only reluctantly become the Sea King. Sasuke shook his head and said. But an untimely smile appeared on his face. Of course, whether it is revenge or revitalizing the family, there must be sufficient strength. He is too weak now. Just like a young eagle, it must hibernate well and wait for the moment when it soars into the sky in the future. The day I become an eagle. The fate of Uchiha Sasuke will be rewritten by me. The reputation of the Uchiha clan will once again intimidate the ninja realm. My village. No, the entire ninja world, they will all crawl under my feet. P.S. The new book sets sail, and the first day data is very important. I hope all readers can support me, seeking flowers, monthly tickets, evaluation tickets, rewards, comments, and collections. Sigma greater than over equal to. Less than or equal to dot, sigma. Thank you very much. Chapter 2. Anti-Heavenly Technique, Infinite Chakra Extraction Method. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. Set goals for the future. Sasuke walked to the window and looked out. It was pitch black outside, obviously at night. In a few days, it will be the graduation assessment for the ninja school. Well, will we divide the classes based on grades, or will it be Kakashi? Sasuke secretly thought to himself. The assessment at ninja school is still very simple for him as a genius. Winning the first one is not a problem. Based on his grades, he will be assigned to the first technician of Kiba, under the guidance of Chimu Kakashi. He still quite recognizes Kakashi's character and strength. Kakashi should be the character with the least amount of black spots in the original work, and also possess great personal charm. Of course, he cannot waste time and must enhance his strength as soon as possible. After all, whether it's Tuanzang, Daitu, or Orochimaru, Shaojiang, etc., they are all ready to stir up in the dark. There is not much time left for him to seek revenge and even control the entire ninja world. So he began to study his golden finger. Overwhelming comprehension, as the name suggests, possesses incredible abilities in learning and deducing all aspects of ninjutsu, martial arts, and knowledge. As long as you delve deeper into learning, you can enter a state of enlightenment, easily innovate and draw analogies. A talent like cheating. Of course, no matter how high one's intelligence is, it can only affect spiritual aspects. The impact on physical aspects such as physical body, chakra, and physical techniques is limited. These mainly rely on postnatal cultivation. If you want to do a good job, you must first sharpen your tools. Chakra is the foundation of everything, and to enhance strength, one must start from the foundation. A 1,000-mile trip begins with one step. Sasuke decided to start by practicing chakra. So he sat cross-legged on the floor. At the same time, close your eyes, concentrate, and feel the movement of chakra inside your body. Chakra is a product of the mixing of physical and mental energy within the human body. There are 361 chakra acupoints in the human body, distributed throughout the meridian network and covering the entire body. As the strength of ninjas increases, the strength of chakras will gradually increase, and even the amount of chakras will increase. Sasuke's purpose for this cultivation is to tailor a perfect chakra cultivation method for himself. Soon, with Sasuke's spiritual power spreading throughout his body, a large amount of inspiration flooded into my mind like mushrooms after rain. You have carefully experienced the operation of chakra, integrated chakra cultivation methods, and suddenly realized. You have created the infinite chakra extraction method. Infinite chakra extraction method. At every moment, the spiritual power mobilizes 60 trillion cells in the human body to practice chakra. With the passage of time, continuously improving the strength of chakra in the body, obtaining more precise chakra control, and the amount of chakra will also steadily increase. Amazing, amazing. Sasuke opened his eyes and his face was full of joy. Undoubtedly, it is an incredible insight. In just a little while, one has created such an incredible skill. You should know that almost all ninjas need to put in hard work and practice step by step to improve their chakra strength and volume. But the infinite chakra extraction method has broken this certain law. Whether it's eating, sleeping, or resting, it's like practicing and refining chakras. It can be said that lying down can also make you stronger. The power of a ninjutsu is mainly determined by the strength and quantity of chakras. Why can Level Fire Escape Ninjutsu like Uchiha possess such terrifying power? It's because after experiencing thousands of battles, his chakra and intensity even exceeded shadow level. Of course, there are also reasons why spots are extremely difficult to obtain in controlling and changing properties of chakras. Currently, Sasuke's chakra strength is only at an average level of endurance. The power of his giant fireball is also mediocre. But through the infinite chakra extraction method, his chakra strength will soon reach the medium ninja level, and over time it will automatically reach the upper ninja, shadow level, and even stronger. His various ninjutsu powers will also soar. Moreover, the precise chakra control ability allows him to learn any type of ninjutsu with twice the result with half the effort. At the same time, as a member of the Uchiha tribe, although he has a considerable amount of chakra, he is still much inferior to immortal beings such as Ghost Shark and Naruto. But through this technique, Sasuke's future chakra volume can be comparable to that of a tailed beast. Even further. Surpassing the tailed beast. How terrifying. Sasuke smiled at the corner of his mouth. Humph, genius. Sorry, I'm a cheater. He slowly immersed himself in cultivation while thinking. But soon, Sasuke opened his eyes. Goo goo, my stomach is so hungry. Feeling the hunger emanating from his belly, Sasuke stood up. Hey, I almost forgot that refining chakras also requires energy consumption. Sasuke is unable to absorb natural energy. Then we can only consume energy from food. Okay, it seems that this set of techniques is not so perfect either. The downside is that it will make me a big stomach king. Sasuke shook his head, and compared to the benefits he gained, this flaw was not worth mentioning. Well, it seems we still need to learn the immortal mode. He walked into the living room and opened the refrigerator to search for food. Perhaps due to living alone, there isn't much food in the refrigerator. Only a few meat chops, some rice and vegetable roll, tomatoes, etc. With just this little food, it seems that my original self was not wealthy. Sasuke's eyes became a bit cold again. Back then, the Uchiha clan was a prestigious family of Mai, and their wealth was so abundant. But with the extermination of the clan, all kinds of courtyards, property, money, etc. within the clan were reclaimed by the senior management of the wood industry. Almost never fell into the hands of Sasuke, this orphan. If it weren't for some secret strongholds of Uchiha, there would still be a small amount of money. Maybe he's going to be on the streets. Extinguishing the clan, seizing family property, and even not letting go of the wheel eyes on the corpses of the clan members. It's too tragic. It's even more disgusting than eating out of nowhere. Thinking of this, Sasuke's revenge fire surged in his heart again. If it were an ordinary person, such a tragic experience would probably have been blackened and corrupted long ago. He was able to turn back at the end, which was already a manifestation of immense kindness in his heart. But in this life, he wants to change everything. Power. Without strength, nothing can be done. Sasuke suppressed his inner anger and silently walked into the kitchen, starting to cook food. The first day data of the new book is very important. The flower evaluation ticket will be refreshed every day. Please ask for the support of the big shots. Seeking flower collection, evaluation, rewards, and comments. Chapter 3. Divine Cooking Skills, Transforming into a Gourmet Master. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Sasuke Genshin has little research on culinary skills. Just a meal to the east and a meal to the west, just to deal with it. The things made are naturally not particularly delicious. However, now he has such a cheating tool as the supernatural intelligence. It's a pity not to give it a good performance. After all, many skills don't weigh down. Mastering a superb culinary skill is only beneficial to oneself, without any harm. Well, to revitalize Uchiha and spread its branches and leaves, one must learn how to capture women's hearts. As the saying goes, to grab a woman's heart, you must first grab her stomach. Excellent cooking skills are an excellent stepping stone. So, Sasuke began to recall various culinary skills and delicacies from his past life. You have deeply recalled Chinese food videos and the cooking styles of chefs from all over the world, and suddenly realized. You have comprehended divine cooking skills. Congratulations on becoming a top chef and a culinary expert, it has to be said. In terms of cuisine, no one in China can match it. Chinese cuisine is vast and profound, and even ordinary people find it difficult to thoroughly study throughout their lives. But with the help of supernatural intelligence, the 8 major cuisines are readily available. No, besides Chinese cuisine. He is familiar with various delicacies and cuisines from around the world in his past life. What Italian cuisine, Western cuisine, small day cuisine, and even Mexican cuisine, all seamlessly integrated and innovative. At this moment, his mind is filled with a vast array of knowledge about cooking and food. He quickly transformed from a cloud chef and a kitchen novice into a top-notch chef, mastering divine culinary skills. For the food desert of the ninja world, it is definitely a dimensionality reduction blow. Amazing, not to mention anything else, just looking at my cooking skills, I have already reached the pinnacle of the ninja realm. Sasuke couldn't help but think. His divine culinary skills have made him a culinary master effortlessly. Sasuke touched the knife with his hand, and memories surged out of his mind like spring water. It seems like I have been practicing for decades. Having countless culinary experiences. The seemingly simple food ingredients in front of him have clear textures in Sasuke's eyes and are perfectly visible. The kitchen knife slashed through the air, making a whooshing sound. Sasuke skillfully cuts various ingredients with clean and sharp movements, precise and full of charm. He transformed his hands into illusions. Various ingredients make a crackling sound as they are added to the pot. As if applauding for Sasuke's superb cooking skills. Various seasonings, including salt and pepper, fall into the pot like snowflakes, emitting a tempting aroma. Every move of Sasuke is full of power, yet still elegant. It seems that not a chef is active in the kitchen, but an elegant artist. Quickly, a few dishes with a perfect combination of color, aroma, and fragrance, emitting a faint glow, were served with a soulful aura. Sasuke took a gentle taste. The fresh and tender meat cutlet melts upon entry. The enticing aroma fills the entire mouth, it makes people feel like they are in a fairyland, floating and enchanting, incredibly intoxicated. It's so delicious. I can't believe it was made by me. Sasuke's mind was shaken and he couldn't help but widen his eyes. It's truly a divine culinary skill, it's really amazing. He is confident that with just one move, he can capture a large number of beautiful women's hearts. Go ahead and eat. Next second, Sasuke indulges in a feast. Like the wind sweeping through the remnants of clouds, devouring them like wolves and tigers. He cooked several large bowls of rice in one go, until his stomach was full and he finally ended up unsatisfied. Subsequently, he practiced for a period of time. The night was already deep, and Sasuke quickly fell asleep. In the morning, the sun has just risen. Sasuke yawned and got up from the bed. He put on his clothes, washed himself briefly, and quickly finished breakfast. Sasuke left the single-family apartment where he lived. Quickly rushed towards the ninja school. My village is very prosperous. Early in the morning, the crowd was bustling. Various shops have opened on both sides of the street, selling a variety of goods. A variety of delicious dim sum shops and meatball shops have attracted many people. In addition, there are also familiar ramen noodle shops, barbecue shops, and so on. The business is also very prosperous. There are also a large number of flower shops, tailor shops, ninja shops, and so on, with people coming and going. Well, it seems there are many ways to make money. Sasuke rushed on his way quickly, with thoughts coming to his mind. As a ninja, whether it's buying various ninja drugs, you need to consume a lot of money. At the same time, to revitalize Uchiha, a large amount of start-up funds are also needed. Although Sasuke himself was not wealthy. But with his current divine culinary skills, opening a food shop is definitely a masterpiece of mine, and his business is booming. However, this is a waste of time. Perhaps I can develop and sell delicious recipes. Sasuke's mind was spinning rapidly, and his eyes lit up slightly. Soon, Sasuke entered the ninja school and returned to his own class. "Look, Jun Sasuke is here." A girl in the class exclaimed in surprise. "Wow, he's so handsome. He's worthy of Sasuke. Come and sit on my side." Sakura immediately stood up and loudly greeted Sasuke. "Humph, broad forehead monster, you're dreaming. Sasuke wouldn't be sitting on your side. Sasuke, come here, I have reserved a place for you." Ino shouted without showing any weakness. "What are you talking about?" "Well, wild boar." "What, the broad forehead monster, you want to fight?" As soon as Sasuke appeared, he immediately attracted many girls in the class to be obsessed with flowers. Especially Sakura and Inoue, they were in sharp opposition and almost choked each other off. No way, Sasuke's appearance is indeed outstanding. Combined with the cold and aloof aura emanating from the body after experiencing unexpected changes. It is extremely destructive to these young girls who are just starting to fall in love. Make them irresistible. Due to Sasuke, almost all the girls in the class have become rivals in love. Chapter 4. Ninja School, Kiba. Everyone appears. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. Sasuke's appearance caused a commotion in the class. On the seat below, with braids tied and earrings on, Lomaru couldn't help but yawn. He dug out his ear with his little finger. Ah, the troublemaker has come again. Every time the class is noisy, it bothers me to catch up on my sleep. Ino, this guy is making too much noise. Ding Ci heard the words and nodded after taking a bite of potato chips. Hey, Lomaru, you're right, but why does Inoue like Sasuke so much? Ding Ci asked in a low voice. Actually, it's not just Inoue, there are almost no girls in the class who don't like Sasuke. Oh, I don't know. Women are such troublesome creatures, who can guess their thoughts. With this time, it's better to have a good sleep. Lomaru said helplessly. He had long been accustomed to this scene. Sasuke stood below the stage, watching the enthusiastic waving of Inoue and others, with a slightly raised corner of his mouth. Is it a wilderness in the mountains? Not bad, not only is it the air of the mountain tribe, but it also grows up to be very beautiful. In fact, it can be seen now that Inoue is already a beautiful embryo. As for Sakura. Sasuke frowned slightly. Xiaoying has a very aggressive personality and an average appearance, which is not the type he likes. Sasuke thought as he walked towards the two seats. Hey, has Sasuke really come over? Ino and Sakura were both startled. You should know that Sasuke is usually very cold and always likes to ignore the girls in the class. Even deliberately avoiding them. Since there are available seats, can I sit over here? Sasuke said with a faint smile at the corner of his mouth. Of course. You can. Welcome, Sasuke. Ino and his companions quickly nodded. A thought suddenly appeared in their hearts. It's really fake, Sasuke. Actually smiled at me. The two kept looking at Sasuke. At close contact, Ino's face even showed a hint of redness. Many girls around showed envy and jealousy when they saw the situation. Sasuke observed the reactions around him and nodded secretly. He was well aware that besides his outstanding appearance, his charm was more important than his cold temperament. To communicate with girls, it is necessary to master the right balance. Being too attentive can actually damage one's own temperament. Maintaining a distance that is neither too distant nor too distant can help you hold them firmly. Ah, I really don't understand. What's so good about Sasuke? He's so attractive to girls. I am not inferior to him at all. On the other side of the seat, seeing Sasuke surrounded by many girls, Inuzuka yet said sourly. No, yeah, the dog smell on you is too strong, and even girls have been smoked away by you. Shino, wearing sunglasses, said coldly on the side. You, Shino, you're going too far. Suddenly, the classroom door opened. Naruto, wearing pineapple-shaped golden hair, goggles, and classic skin, rushed in. Xiang, Naruto vortex appears. Naruto exclaimed loudly. However, the girls still surrounded Sasuke and said something, occasionally laughing. The rest of the class didn't turn their gaze to Naruto either. I am most afraid of the sudden quietness of the air. Naruto. Hey, you guys dare to ignore me. I'm the one who wants to become Hokage in the future. Naruto shouted with some anger. The next second, he noticed Sasuke being surrounded. Damn Sasuke, you stole my attention. Naruto made a sudden leap and jumped onto the desk in front of Sasuke, staring at him with dissatisfaction. Not good. Sasuke was shocked and had a premonition of what would happen next. Sure enough, Naruto's body suddenly lost balance and his head tilted forward fiercely. Bang! A fair fist stretched out and pressed against Naruto's face. Wow, it's a close call. I almost lost my lifelong reputation in Naruto's hands. Sasuke breathed a sigh of relief. Fortunately, there was no scene of the two kissing. Hiss, just thinking about it makes me feel a bit nauseous. Ah, it hurts so much. Sasuke, why did you suddenly punch and want to fight, right? Naruto covered his face and said discontentedly. Suddenly, he felt a chill in his back. Hey Naruto, what are you doing to Sasuke, this guy? Is it difficult? Do you want to kiss him? Xiaoyin clenched her fists in both hands and looked at him angrily. Oh, no, Naruto also wants to take Sasuke's first kiss, right? Too despicable, Sasuke's first kiss must be mine. Damn Naruto, beat him up. Ah, no, Sakura, listen to me explain. Dong. Bang bang. Without a doubt, Naruto was beaten up again. Looking at Naruto with a blue nose and swollen face, Sasuke shook his head secretly. It's really unfortunate. As expected, Sakura is too violent and cannot be taken. Let's leave it to Naruto instead. Not far away, Hinata looked here with concern. Naruto, are you okay? Sasuke suddenly noticed. Hinata really has a good impression of him. No, we need to find a way to dig the foot of the wall. Sasuke secretly thought to himself. Hinata is the eldest lady of the Hinata clan, with a very pure white-eyed bloodline. Once combined with Uchiha, two types of bloodlines blend with each other, and future generations will surely harbor extremely powerful power. Moreover, the gentle and beautiful Hinata is also a great choice for a wife. What's so noisy in the classroom, Naruto? Are you causing trouble again? Suddenly, Iruka pushed open the door and walked in. He looked around and said discontentedly. Teacher Iruka, yes. Naruto was about to explain, but Sakura held his head down. It's nothing, Teacher Iruka. It's all a misunderstanding. The group of girls who beat people, including Sakura, nodded in agreement with some nervousness. Alright, everyone be quiet. Listen carefully, I'll talk about the graduation assessment in 2 days. Iruka's righteous path. The first day data of the new book is very important. The flower evaluation ticket will be refreshed every day. Please ask for the support of the big shots. Seeking flower collection, evaluation, rewards, and comments. Chapter 5. Advanced Ninjutsu, Multi-Clone Technique. Seeking. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Graduation Assessment. Everyone in the classroom quieted down when they heard this sentence. The graduation assessment at ninja school is currently the most important thing for them. They are only novice ninjas now, not really ninjas. Only by passing the graduation assessment can one be successfully promoted to Nishin. In this way, one can truly become a member of the Konoha ninja and step into the ninja world. Promoted to ninja, not only can one receive the guidance of powerful ninjas from Kiba village, but they can also quickly improve their strength. You can also take on tasks and earn rewards. This is extremely attractive for those who grew up in Kiba village, listening to the stories of various powerful ninjas. Teacher Irika, do you want to tell us in advance about the content of this assessment? Suddenly, Naruto chuckled and asked loudly. Humph, of course it's impossible, Naruto. Don't expect me to miss the question. Irika said helplessly. Is that right? It made me feel happy for nothing. Naruto is a bit discouraged. Huh, Naruto, what a beautiful idea you have. That's right, Teacher Irika is such an honest person who wouldn't cheat for you. By the way, I almost forgot that Naruto has failed his graduation assessment twice in a row. Huh, truly a crane tale. The laughter of the crowd echoed in the classroom. You guys. Humph, the last 2 times I just happened to pass the ninjutsu test that I'm not good at. I'll definitely pass this time, you guys wait and see. Naruto snorted coldly and said in defiance. Alright, fellow students, don't mock Naruto, you are all companions of Kiba village. Irika solemnly said, when we become ninjas in the future, we may even complete missions together and become close friends in life and death. As for the graduation assessment in 2 days, it will examine the application of comprehensive abilities, including the most basic ninjutsu and physical exercises, which are not low in difficulty. Please review them carefully. First of all, it's basic E.level ninjutsu, clone art. Sasuke sat in his seat, listening to Aluka's nagging, and couldn't help roast from the bottom of his heart. This is like children playing house by house. Alas, no wonder Sasuke's original form is still just holding back his strength. In the original work, Sasuke is undoubtedly a genius. But at the age of 12, compared to Kakashi, Yukibo Itachi, and others, he seems to be more than 1 point behind. No matter how you look at it, you are worthy of the name of genius. It can only be said that the mediocrity education in ninja schools bears a great responsibility. After all, Sasuke experienced the extermination of his family at the age of 7, and in the future, whether it was practicing ninjutsu, chakra control, and so on, he had to explore alone. No one came to guide. Before the extermination of the clan, I learned the technique of a giant fireball. I haven't even heard of the cultivation experience of writing will eyes in my family, or even the kaleidoscope writing will eyes. It's too pitiful. However, the courses at ninja school clearly cannot fully utilize his talents. This has led to a very slow progress in his strength since the age of 7. And Kakashi, Yukibo Itachi, and others. After leaving ninja school and returning home, not only did my father, who had shadow-level abilities, carefully teach me, but he also occasionally experienced practical combat. The strength naturally increases rapidly. Well, although Orochimaru has impure thoughts, he is indeed a good teacher. Sasuke secretly thought to himself. Starting from the age of 13, Hara Sasuke only studied under Orochimaru for 2.5 years, and his strength couldn't help but rise to the shadow level. There is no doubt about talent. Hey Naruto, why are you sleeping in class again? Get down here and demonstrate your clone technique. Irika's roar interrupted Sasuke's thoughts. On the other side, Lomaru quickly stabbed Naruto with his hand. Hey, why don't you bother me with ramen noodles, dear pill? Naruto said in a daze. When he looked up and saw Irika's eyes spewing fire, he was startled. Ah, Teacher Irika seems very angry. Naruto immediately stood up and reluctantly walked up to the podium. Ah, the technique of clone is what I'm not good at. Naruto muttered in a low voice, gritting his scalp to form a seal. Bang! A white smoke suddenly exploded next to Naruto. A pale-faced Naruto with thin limbs collapsed on the ground with a kidney deficiency on his face. Ha ha ha. Undoubtedly Naruto. This clone technique is hilarious. The classroom was filled with laughter and lively air. Naruto blushed and felt a bit embarrassed upon seeing this. Humph, you guys don't look down on people anymore. Look at my newly developed ninjutsu. Sekigaku. The next second, Naruto regained his confidence and immediately closed his seal. Bang! Smoke shrouded, and a sleek and curvaceous Naruto appeared on the podium in an instant. Ah, Naruto, you're a pervert. That's right, Naruto, quickly change back. Wow, it's really prickly. Exciting. Hehe, I didn't expect Naruto to have such a skill. In the classroom, many young students screamed and cursed while covering their eyes with a red face. Some boys are giggling and laughing mischievously. Naruto, you idiot, just cause trouble for me. Pop. Irika's angry pussy immediately snapped Naruto back to his original state. Ah, it hurts me so much, Teacher Irika. I was just joking, please take it easy. Naruto covered his head, tears were about to come out. Irika sighed and looked up at the seat. Sasuke, could you demonstrate it? Sasuke was taken aback, although reluctant, he still put his hands in his pockets and slowly walked down. A group of girls showed anticipation. Sasuke stood on the podium, briefly recalling the imprints and techniques of the 3 basic ninjutsu techniques in his mind. Adversarial enlightenment activated. You carefully recalled the clone technique and suddenly realized that you have comprehended the advanced clone technique, advanced avatar technique. After sealing, you can quickly transform into multiple non-physical avatars. Bang! With a burst of white smoke exploding. Beside Sasuke, 3 more Sasuke appeared in an instant. Wow, truly Sasuke, so handsome. How impressive. There were actually 3 clones. Genius is genius, much stronger than Naruto's crane tail. A group of fans screamed. On the podium, Irika was also surprised. Sasuke, is this child so skilled in clone art? Sasuke's use of clone art is no less than that of his teacher. He was surprised by Sasuke's talent. However, Sasuke fell into contemplation. You diligently practiced the advanced clone technique and suddenly realized that you have comprehended the technique of multiple clones, multi-clone technique. Without the need for sealing, it can be activated with a single movement of mind, instantly transforming into a large number of lifelike clones without physical entities, confusing enemies. The first day data of the new book is very important. The flower evaluation ticket will be refreshed every day. Please support me, dear ancestors. Seeking flower collection, evaluation, rewards, and comments. Tonight, let's get here first. Tomorrow, the author will work hard to code and update. Chapter 6. Improving 3-body technique, difficult to resist delicious food. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Sasuke was stunned. I just remembered my clone technique, but I didn't expect to complete it twice directly. There's no one left with this insight. Tisk, that's a terrifying talent. Just now, a large amount of insights about the art of clone came to his mind. It seems like I have practiced using clone art countless times. Then, it was natural to create advanced clone techniques and multiple clone techniques. Although the clone technique is only one of the basic 3-body techniques, the cultivation difficulty is only E level, and it is not considered strong. But the multiple clone technique is definitely not weak. No need to start with a seal, which means the speed is extremely fast and can be used instantly. At the same time, very little chakra is consumed. Absolutely a powerful life-saving skill. Alright, Sasuke, you go back. Irika's gentle voice came. Sasuke nodded slightly, put his hands in his pockets, and coolly returned to his seat. Along the way, I gained a lot of admiration from fans. Naruto, to become Hokage, you don't just have to rely on lip service. You must have strong abilities and a smart mind. Iruka continued to earnestly teach Naruto. Overwhelming comprehension, since we can improve the basic clone technique, the other two types of the three-body technique. Sasuke thought of this and his eyes lit up. So he immediately began to carefully recall the stunt doubles and transformation techniques. You carefully recalled the transformation technique and suddenly realized that you have comprehended the perfect transformation technique, Without the need for sealing, the mind can transform into the object that comes to mind with just one movement, making it difficult to see through even the pupil technique. You carefully recalled the stunt double technique and suddenly realized it. You have comprehended the divine level double technique, divine level stunt. No need to seal, you can activate it on your own when you notice danger, and escape instantly. Amazing, the improved three-body technique has an almost overwhelming effect compared to before. Sasuke felt delighted in his heart. Although his current strength is very weak, relying on the improved version of the three-body technique, his ability to save lives is much stronger. Even if it's Sharingan, I can't easily kill him. Other ninjas in Kiba village include Hokage, once they know the effects of these three-body spells. And learn that it came from the hands of a 12-year-old trainee ninja. I'm afraid it will startle my chin. Sasuke's mouth curved slightly upwards. On the podium, Iruka continued to lecture seriously. In addition to some basic ninjutsu skills, ninja schools also offer various ninja theoretical knowledge, practical ninja combat skills, and the history of the ninja world. Of course, there is the most important one in my village. That is the will of fire. Every ninja in Kiba village will be immersed in their ears and eyes at a very young age. Like a steel stamp of thought, deeply imprinted in one's mind. Sasuke disdains this. The so-called will of fire has indeed strengthened the determination of many Konoha ninjas to protect their homes. But it is also a double-edged sword. The high-ranking officials of Kiba also use the will of fire as an excuse to brainwash and even enslave Kiba ninjas. Typical examples include the dark side and roots, as well as Uchiha no Kami and Uchiha Itachi. It goes without saying that the dark side and the root have almost become robots that only obey orders, and their own will is almost erased. Uchibo Itachi may still have some of his own thoughts. But Uchiha stopped water and was almost castrated by the so-called will of fire spirit. Completely abandoning his family and dedicating himself wholeheartedly to the village of Kiba. But the consequences that come with it are pitiful and lamentable. Now, Sasuke will think alone and act according to his own will. In class, Sasuke diligently studied various knowledge. With his intelligence, he is quick to learn and understand, and can also draw inferences from others. Various textbooks are unforgettable at a glance. In a short period of time, my knowledge reserve has rapidly increased. Time passed and soon it was noon. Sasuke, do you want to try the bento I brought? Xiaoying took out 2 bentos and leaned over with a smile. Damn his broad forehead, he's so cunning, he even brought an extra lunch. Ino angrily said. Humph, wild boar Jing, I'm called smart. Xiaoying chuckled proudly. But the next second, her smile solidified. I saw Inoue, like a magician, also pulling out 2 bentos. Hee, don't think you're the only one thinking of it. Not only Inoue, but other girls also took out bento boxes and surrounded Sasuke. Sasuke, come and try it too. This is a bento I made myself. And mine too, Sasuke smiled slightly. Using the infinite chakra extraction method on your own, you just need to replenish a large amount of food. Meanwhile, he took out his own bento, which only contained some simple ingredients. But the fragrance emitted seemed to have taken away all human souls. Wow, it smells so good, Sasuke. Did you make this bento yourself? Xiaoying widened her eyes and asked incredulously. It looks very delicious, can I try some? Inoue also looked surprised. Sasuke, I want it too. Delicious, absolutely delicious. Just by smelling the taste, I can imagine the pinnacle of culinary skills. Ah, no wonder Inoue fell in love with Sasuke. Xiao Doubting's nose twitched wildly, and his saliva flowed. Clam. Ding Ci, is there such an exaggeration? Lumaru frowned with some curiosity. Lumaru, you don't understand, this is a keen sense of smell exclusive to foodies. Lumaru, let's go over. Ding Ci swallowed his saliva and whispered. Ah, things seem to have become more complicated. Lumaru's face was bitter, and he thought to himself. On the other side, he wiped away the saliva flowing from the corner of his mouth. Woo woof. It smells so good, Kamaru. You can smell it too, right? Jinai, let's also go and take a look. Not only the little girls, but also the boys such as Ding Ci, Lumaru, and Yu were attracted. Sasuke was eating a bento while looking at the crowd conquered by the delicious food. A smile appeared at the corner of my mouth. Divine cooking skills, and unexpected joy. Not only women, but also men's stomachs. The charm of food is truly irresistible. At this moment, Sasuke seemed to be surrounded by the stars. Suddenly, he noticed Naruto beside him. Hello Naruto, there are many bentos. Why don't you come over and try them? Naruto stubbornly turned his head away. Damn Sasuke, I don't care about your food. But as soon as he finished speaking, his stomach let out a gurgling sound. Naruto's face immediately turned red. This belly is really not screaming at the right time. Try it, if you're not full, how can you have the strength to become a Hokage? Sasuke handed over a bento. You. Naruto took a sip and the corners of his eyes were slightly sore. For him, who eats expired instant noodles and milk all year round, these dishes are too delicious. He felt that Sasuke in front of him seemed somewhat different. Woo-woo, has anyone read this book? It's so sad that there was no movement all night. The flower evaluation ticket will be refreshed every day. Please provide some support from the big shots. Chapter 7. Nanhe Shrine, Creating Perfect Bloodline Purification Method. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Dang 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 dang. As the bell rings. In the afternoon, ninja school is over. Sasuke walked out of the school gate with everyone. Sasuke, goodbye in 2 days. A group of girls, including Ino and Sakura, smiled and waved goodbye to him. Sasuke nodded slightly. The next second, the figure will disappear in place. Wow, what a fast teleportation technique. Sasuke, truly worthy of being the first genius. Everyone exclaimed in amazement. Not long after, Sasuke returned home. After spending a day together, he became closer to his classmates. More importantly, one's various knowledge is enriched. And it also further improved the basic 3-body technique. Multiple clone techniques, perfect transformation techniques, divine level double techniques. The powerful effects of these 3 types of ninjutsu can help him smoothly navigate through the early stages of development. Suddenly, Sasuke touched his stomach. Hey, my appetite is really increasing day by day. I only had a few portions of bento for lunch and now I'm hungry again. Well, it seems we need to improve chakra as soon as possible and learn the immortal mode. Supplementing with natural energy is much better than food. After all, there is a lot of natural energy in heaven and earth, and the absorption speed is also much faster. In fact, with Sasuke's incredible understanding and the cultivation methods related to the immortal mode in his mind, cultivating the immortal mode is not difficult for him. However, his current chakra is too low in both strength and quantity. It may be difficult to reconcile the massive natural energy and cultivate a perfect immortal mode. Once natural energy loses control, it can even endanger life. In the original work, those Myoki mountain cultivators who were transformed into stone statues are still vividly remembered. Well, my life is important. Let's talk about it after practicing the immortal mode. Sasuke secretly thought to himself. Later, he walked into the bedroom and opened the drawer to search. Finally, only a few crumpled banknotes were found. Ah, it's only 300 taels, that's too little money. Sasuke sighed. You know, a bowl of lammy noodles with 1 cup of music costs 60 liang. 300 taels, with his current appetite, he can't hold on for a few days. By the way, go see Nanhe Shrine. Sasuke suddenly thought, the Uchiha clan has many secret strongholds throughout my village. Nanhe Shrine is one of them. In some strongholds, many ninja tools and a small amount of money were also left behind. Moreover, there may be some cultivation experiences related to writing will eyes in these strongholds. Sasuke decided to try his luck. He put on his sword in his hand, feeling helpless, sorted out his equipment, and quickly left home. My village has a large area. Near the edge of the village, there are also a large number of trees growing, like a small forest. Shwa shwa. A figure flashed through the forest. Sasuke stepped on the sturdy trunk and jumped forward. Suddenly, Sasuke stopped. He crouched on the dense canopy and looked ahead. Drink, Rochuan. A small figure is standing under a big tree, trying to practice palm techniques. Bang, the trunk shook and several leaves drifted down. Hinata's forehead was oozing with sweat, her face slightly red, and she was stubbornly staring at a big tree in front of her. So it's Hinata, he's very diligent in cultivation. Sasuke smiled. The competition among the Hinata clan is also quite fierce. He remembers that Hinata has a sister. Hinata Fireworks. The talent for fireworks is very high, although only a few years old, it has already made Hinata feel the pressure. No wonder Hinata would practice hard to prove himself to his father and family. He didn't disturb Hinata and quietly left. Soon, in a slightly dilapidated courtyard, Sasuke opened a slate in the room and walked into the underground secret room. He lit a candle and there was a hint of light in the secret room. On the walls of the room, the iconic fan pattern of the Uchiha clan is reflected. Sasuke began to search for various items. Oh, not bad, there are still 10,000 taels hidden here. He looked at the few bills in his hand and smiled. These money can keep him going for a while. Well, this secret room should have more than just a few things. Sasuke looked around. Vigorously mobilized the chakra in the body. Suddenly, his originally pitch-black pupils turned into a strange crimson color. A black jade pattern slowly emerged. Note: the comma-shaped pattern on the wheel eye actually refers to the Ba pattern, not the Goyu pattern. The difference is that the Ba pattern is solid, and there is a small hole in the middle of the Goyu pattern. Chu Ba Ji Ba refers to the Ba pattern, but fans agree that it is commonly called Goyu. After Sasuke activated the Sharingan pupil force, he immediately discovered a dark cell in the secret room. Sure enough, you can only see through the mechanism with the writing will eye dot. Sasuke quickly opened the dark box and took out a scroll. After he opened the scroll, there was a large seal printed in the middle, surrounded by dense runes. Upon seeing this, Sasuke gathered a chakra in his palm and printed it on the seal in the middle of the scroll. Bang! As the scroll emitted white smoke, some items appeared out of thin air. What is this? Sasuke took a closer look. Firstly, there is a pile of hand swords, including several exaggerated wind demon hand swords and a large bundle of steel wires. There is also a thin booklet next to it. Is it a summary of the experience of the Uchiha clan regarding the manipulation of hand swords? Sasuke raised his eyebrows and looked at the other two booklets. Summary of experience in writing will eyes practice, Uchiha Ninjutsu Encyclopedia, great, that's exactly what I need. Sasuke showed a happy expression. He opened his Sharingan cultivation experience and carefully examined it. The above records various usage experiences of the writing will eye. It can help clan members quickly master various basic abilities of writing will eyes, including insight into the eye, copying ninjutsu, seeing through and casting illusion spells, and so on. So, Sasuke carefully pondered the operating rules of the Sharingan in his heart. At the same time, the infinite chakra extraction method is used to control chakra flow and stimulate the visual nerves in the brain. You have delved into the experience of practicing Sharingan, gained insight into the laws of Sharingan's operation, and gained an epiphany. Your Sharingan has evolved. You have come to realize the perfect blood purification method, perfect bloodline purification method. Through precise control of chakras, fully activate cellular vitality, continuously refine blood vessels, develop the hidden power in blood vessels, and evolve towards the ancestor of blood vessels. The next second, Sasuke opens his eyes. In his crimson pupils, a second black jade pattern slowly emerged. The single Gyuyu Sharingan has evolved into the double Gyuyu Sharingan. The first day data of the new book is very important. The flower evaluation ticket will be refreshed every day. Please ask for the support of the big shots. Chapter 8. Improving the art of Ghost Sprout and understanding the power of the sun. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. What a powerful blood purification method. In the dimly lit room, Sasuke sighed. The perfect bloodline purification technique is also an incredible skill. At the moment of his realization, he purified his bloodline, allowing the Sharingan to evolve accordingly. Originally, the Uchiha clan had to undergo extremely intense mental stimulation in order for the Sharingan to evolve. In this way, special chakras will emerge in the brain, acting on the visual nerve and enhancing pupil strength. Obviously, the perfect blood purification method has broken this pattern. That's right, strong mental stimulation, and the ultimate goal is to strengthen pupil strength. The techniques I have created can also be achieved, but they all lead to the same goal. This cultivation method was created to compensate for the bloodline deficiency of the Uchiha clan. The bloodline of Uchiha comes from the Otoku clan. But starting from the 6 immortals, the immortal eye and immortal body are separated. Sasuke speculates that the Uchiha clan only inherits the immortal eye and lacks the power contained in their bloodline. Therefore, as they upgraded to kaleidoscope writing will eyes, their bloodline defects gradually emerged. Without the support of immortal bodies, the more you use the kaleidoscope writing will eye, the more it will lose its brightness. He has never heard of it before. The Big Barrelwood clan would do this. That is to say, can the perfect bloodline purification method gradually revive my missing immortal body and ultimately move closer to the Big Barrelwood clan? Sasuke couldn't help but feel excited at the thought of this. Undoubtedly, the bloodline source of the Uchiha clan is Otoku. The Otoku clan is a truly powerful race. Any member possesses extremely terrifying strength and can easily suppress the entire ninja world. Even the origin of the ninja world, the ancestor of Chakra, is Otakuni Kagaya. However, to fully activate one's own bloodline, it requires abundant vitality. Perhaps, one can refer to the intercellular cells and Gansho's Baihao technique. I believe it can greatly shorten this process. Sasuke pondered silently. Later, he picked up the nearby Uchiha Ninjutsu Encyclopedia. Opening it, various familiar ninjutsu techniques came into view. The art of fireball, phoenix fire, dragon fire, fire escape flame bullet, fire extinction, dragon fire, fire escape explosive wind dance, and so on. These are the fire escape ninjutsu commonly used by the Uchiha clan. In addition, some other ninjutsu techniques were also collected. This includes techniques such as shadow separation, soul communication, and some common techniques such as water escape, earth escape, and wind escape ninja. Great, with so many ninjutsu techniques, I'm sure I can quickly improve my strength after learning them. Sasuke showed a happy expression. The ninja schools teach the most common E-level ninjas, which are of little practical use. These ninjutsu techniques perfectly fill the gap. But at the next moment, Sasuke was facing some difficulties. With my understanding, it's easy to learn. However, it seems that I only have two attributes, thunder and fire, in my body now. To release the water escape earth escape ninjutsu, it is necessary to have a corresponding chakra attribute. That's also why the Uchiha clan, like Kakashi, have Sharingan, but only Kakashi is known as a clone ninja. Because Kakashi has multiple attributes called chakras in his body. Although Sasuke has supernatural intelligence, he cannot create chakras with various attributes out of thin air. By the way, there is no attribute chakra, just merge it with others. Sasuke suddenly realized that there are two secret techniques in Hokage that can achieve this. The secret technique of Jiaodu, Di-Yuan-Yu, and the technique of Guye-Yaluo in Bei-Lu-Hu. Forget about the grudges of the earth, absorb others' hearts and become monsters like Jiaodu, who are neither human nor ghost. Too ugly. Sasuke couldn't accept it. The ghost sprout technique is more suitable for me. Moreover, the original work meticulously portrays various details of the technique of Gyuluo. It is obviously easier to realize. Do whatever comes to mind. Sasuke sat cross-legged and began to recall various information about the technique of the ghost sprout in his mind. You deeply recall the technique of Gyuluo and suddenly realize it. You have noticed the flaws in the ghost sprout technique and have made improvements. You have created the ghost sprout technique modification, ghost sprout technique modification. No need to merge the body, you can directly extract and merge other ninjas and chakras from the body of spiritual beasts, including various secret techniques, blood inheritance limits, blood stain elimination, etc. After a while, Sasuke stood up satisfied. With an improved version of the ghost sprout technique, you can easily become a full attribute ninja. Even one person possesses multiple bloodline boundaries, secret techniques. Well, I'll learn other ninjutsu later and go back first. In the evening. The sunset is like fire, shining on the earth. Sasuke walked out of Nanhe Shrine. He jumped into the forest with one leap and moved forward quickly. The beautiful sunset is like a giant fireball. Sasuke looked towards the horizon and felt something in his heart. You felt the scorching heat of the sun and had an epiphany. You have awakened a trace of the power of the sun and integrated into the fire dungeon ninjutsu, fire escape. The art of Heiau Wokyu. Sasuke quickly formed a seal, condensed chakra into his chest, and sprayed fiercely. A massive, blazing, and destructive flame burst forth. The heat wave is rolling, instantly scorching the forest ahead. Even the land has become like lava, emitting terrifying heat waves. A burnt large pit appeared. This. What a terrifying power, it's like obtaining an increase in magical power. Sasuke was somewhat shocked. After incorporating a trace of the power of the sun, the power of the fireball technique has completely transformed. Compared to before, not only is the flame temperature higher, but its power is also several times stronger. At this moment, Sasuke realized in his heart. In addition to ninjutsu and natural energy, there are also various terrifying powers in heaven and earth. If I could master them. Thinking of this, Sasuke's eyes lit up. In the forest, Sasuke quickly advanced along the way he had come. Suddenly, his ears twitched and he stopped again. What's going on? Not far ahead, it seems that there is a sound of fighting. He restrained his breath and quickly approached with a few jumps. The first day data of the new book is very important. The flower evaluation ticket will be refreshed every day. Please ask for the support of the big shots. Chapter 9. Rescue Hinata, crush the mist hidden in endurance. You are listening at novelfull.audio. What kind of person are you? In the forest, Hinata held the bitter nothingness and glared ahead angrily. Just now, while she was practicing soft boxing, someone suddenly attacked in secret. And use ruthless tactics, making her angry. A man with a bandage wrapped around his forehead, also holding a painless hand, sneered. Little one, I didn't expect your reaction to be quite fast. Without hesitation, the bandaged man quickly rushed over. At the same time, he waved a sharp dagger and stabbed Hinata. Hinata squatted lightly, dodging the attack while Chakra gathered his hands. Go, Rochuen. Hinata's fierce palm attacked the bandaged man's chest. Bang! This palm hit him right in the chest. Got it. Chutian's heart relaxed. But the next second, the bandaged man's body exploded violently, turning into countless splashes of water. Oh no, it's a water clone. Hinata was startled and heard a voice coming from behind. Water escape. Water chaos. Bang! The bandaged man spat out a large amount of water from his mouth, bombarding Hinata like a shell. Bang! Hinata's body was directly blasted away, hitting a big tree heavily, and even the bitterness in his hand fell off. C-level water escape ninjutsu, this guy has medium endurance strength. She oozed blood from the corners of her mouth, struggling to get up. At this moment, Hinata fell into despair. In order to avoid being noticed, she has been practicing in a remote forest. I'm afraid no one nearby will come to save her. Hey, no matter how strong the Hinata clan is, you're just a little ghost after all. The bandaged man approached with a sneer. Shoo! Suddenly, a sword in hand shot out from deep in the forest, and the target took his head straight. Not good. The bandaged man crouched down like a conditioned reflex. However, the trajectory of the sword in hand also changed slightly. It instantly hit his forehead. Ding! Mars splashed everywhere. A crisp sound came out. The sword in his hand was knocked away, but it cut through the bandage on his forehead, revealing the protective layer inside. Humph, it turned out to be a ninja from Misty Hidden Village. I didn't expect you to sneak into Kiba. Sasuke's figure appeared on a big tree, staring at him with a cold gaze. The bandage man has 4 diagonal bars on his forehead, which is the symbol of Muye Village. It's Sasuke Jun. Seeing the handsome Sasuke appear in time, Hinata breathed a slight sigh of relief. But a hint of concern rose in his heart. Can Sasuke beat the ninja of Misty Hidden Village? It's so close, damn little devil. In the Misty Village, a cold sweat oozed from the forehead. If it weren't for the forehead protection blocking the attack just now, he would have already had his head blown out. At the next moment, he charged fiercely towards Hinata. Shwa shwa. 2 sharp swords plunged into the ground, blocking his path. Interestingly, the target is Hinata. Is it really for the eyes of the Hinata clan? Sasuke's mouth curved slightly upwards. Suddenly, in the mist, Ren quickly formed a seal. Don't be complacent, little ghost. Go to hell, water escape. Water chaos wave. A shell-like water mass bombarded Sasuke. However, what came head-on was a huge fireball. The art of fireball. Bang! The two collided head-on, and the water-run ninjutsu was instantly vaporized. The remaining power of the Huichou still charged towards the misty hidden ninja. How could this be possible? In the mist, I couldn't help but stare big eyes, my face full of shock. At best, the little ghost in front of me is just a little patience. And as a middle ninja, while using the water-run ninjutsu to suppress the fire-run, his own ninjutsu was unexpectedly suppressed. This is completely illogical. He gritted his teeth and jumped with force, narrowly avoiding the fireball attack. Roaming the shrunken fireball collided with the ground. A terrifying high temperature erupted, and the remnants of flames swept through. In the mist, he couldn't help but let out a scream, and his back was burnt black by the high temperature. You can vaguely smell the aroma of grilled meat in the air. The evaporated water mass emits a large amount of white vapor, covering the surrounding area. The figure of Nakano disappeared into the mist. Sasuke shook his head slightly. It's too weak. If it weren't for Hinata being on the side, in order not to affect her. Sasuke intentionally controlled the power of the Hogwarts technique. Otherwise, that Nakano would have been burned to ashes long ago. Sasuke's figure flashed and appeared next to Hinata, gently lifting her up. Hinata, are you okay? Sasuke asked softly. I'm fine, Sasuke. Be careful, he's here. Hinata Shirakaki saw through the mist and noticed that Nakano was charging towards him with a long sword in hand. Don't worry, he has fallen into a trap. Sasuke turned his back to the enemy, sneered at the corners of his mouth, and moved his finger. Suddenly, two hand swords inserted on the ground bounced up and shot towards the ninja behind them. Dang, in the mist, he restrained himself and waved his knife to block one, but the steel wire on his sword entangled him. In just an instant, he was firmly bound by the steel wire and fell to the ground. Writing will I. Hand sword control technique. The sword technique in the hands of the Uchiha clan is quite effective against this kind of vegetable chicken. Sasuke secretly thought to himself. He stood up and looked at the captured enemy. Damn Konoha ninjas, you can't catch me. Don't underestimate the blood mist. Amidst the mist, he endured a roar and opened his mouth, ready to bite the poison in his mouth. However, Sasuke's speed is faster. An instant appeared in front of him. Bang, with a single punch, he was knocked unconscious. There's so much nonsense. If you don't speak up, maybe I won't be able to stop it in time. Sasuke pouted, crouched down, pulled out a rope and tied it up to prevent him from committing suicide. By the way, he happens to be a water-run ninja. Sasuke's eyes lit up and he reached out his hand to press on him. Immediately activated the ghost sprout technique. Change. In an instant, the water attribute chakra on the ninja's body was absorbed into Sasuke's body. At this point, in addition to the thunder fire attribute, Sasuke has also added a water attribute called Chakra. Of course, Sasuke did not completely absorb all the chakra in his body. Otherwise, the misty hidden ninja would have died. Sasuke finished everything and turned his head to look at Hinata struggling to get up. Hinata, are you injured? Let me carry you back. No need, Sasuke, I can go by myself. Hinata was about to refuse. But Sasuke carried it directly on his back. Subsequently, he grabbed the mist and quickly disappeared into place. Under the sunset. Hinata lay on Sasuke's back, full of a sense of security. Sasuke, you're really amazing. You defeated a Nakano so easily. Hinata blushed and boasted softly. Sasuke is indeed the most talented peer she has ever seen. Without even becoming a lower ninja, one can easily crush and defeat a misty hidden ninja. Maybe even more talented than Hinata Nishimasa. Hinata, the talent of the Hinata clan is not bad either. By practicing well, you can quickly become stronger. Really? Of course, I'll teach you in the future. Under the sunset, the shadows of the two gradually lengthened. Chapter 10. Reporting the failure of Fire's shadow and the cracks of the sun. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. My village, in the courtyard of the Hinata clan. What are you saying? Hinata, do you have a ninja attack from the misty hidden village? Hinata's face was gloomy, and his voice contained anger. This incident stirred up his memories. A few years ago, when Yin Village came to negotiate peace with Mai, a similar incident occurred. A man in black, taking advantage of the darkness, wanted to kidnap Hinata. Fortunately, he discovered it in time and took action to kill the opponent. But when he lifted his mask, he was shocked to find that the man in black was a ninja from Yin Village. So, Suin used an excuse to launch a rebellion and forced the side of Muye to hand over the murderer. It is obvious that it is a white eye plotting against the Hinata clan. Originally, this matter was based on the reasoning of the Kiba side and could be completely ignored. In order to avoid war and quell the incident, the third-generation Hokage Monkey Flying Sun Slayer accepted the unreasonable demands of Muye Village. But as the leader of the Hinata clan, how could Hinata easily die? As a last resort, one can only sacrifice the younger brother of Rizuo, the sun is changing day by day, in order to calm things down. This matter has always been a thorn in Rizu's heart. My younger brother sacrificed for him, but he was powerless. He was deeply tormented and felt guilty towards Ningxi. Unexpectedly, this time, the weakest among the 5 ninja villages, Muye Village, dared to take action. It really makes him angry. Yes, father. Fortunately, Sasuke stepped in to save me this time. Otherwise, I would definitely fall into the hands of this misty hidden ninja. Hinata couldn't help feeling a wave of fear when she said this. Although she is not very old, she is well aware of the cruelty of the ninja world. Once you fall into the hands of a hostile ninja village, you may suffer some inhumane torture. Rizu clan chief, I'll leave the name Warren to you. Since Hinata is also safe, I'll leave first. Sasuke on the side spoke up. Well, Sasuke, thanks to you saving my daughter this time, I owe you a favor from the Hinata clan. Rizu solemnly spoke out his gratitude. Sasuke's mouth slightly raised, and he achieved his goal. What he is waiting for is this promise. The Hinata clan has strong strength and is one of the top ninjas in Kiba village. Their kindness is of great value. Sasuke, at a young age, he was able to catch Sharingan alive, much more powerful than me back then. Truly worthy of being a famous genius in our wood leaf industry. If you have anything to do in the future, feel free to come to me. Of course, if you have time, I hope you can guide Hinata. She has many aspects to learn from you. Rizu carefully looked at Sasuke and praised him. The more he looked at Sasuke, the more satisfied he became. Not only does he have outstanding talent, but he also looks like a talented person. Still carrying the powerful bloodstain of the Sharingan. If we could hire him as our son.in.law. Thinking of this, Rizu's mind gradually became lively. Well, let Hinata and Sasuke get closer and closer when we turn around. In his eyes, Huahua is a more suitable heir. If Hinata could introduce the Uchiha bloodline, the Hinata clan would undoubtedly be even stronger. Sasuke, the situation is urgent. I need to report to Lord Hokage first, so please excuse me for now. By the way, this is a token of our gratitude to the Japanese people. Please accept it. Rizu pulled out a thick envelope. Sasuke nodded and thanked, reaching out to take it. After greeting Hinata, he quickly left Hinata's home. Quickly, the Japanese ethnic group rushed to the Huiying office building with a few high-ranking officials from Hinata. Huiying office. Monkey Flying Sun listened to Rizu's report and his face gradually became serious. Asma beside her also had a serious expression on her face. Rizu, are you telling the truth? Lord Huiying, it's absolutely true that the ninja from Muye Village is downstairs. An elder from the Hinata family quickly spoke up. Lord Huiying, Mist Hidden Village is so bold and reckless. Please uphold justice for our Hinata clan. That's right, Lord Huiying. Misty Hidden Village clearly wants to take the white eye of our Hinata clan, it's simply despicable. Hinata and another elder spoke up, their voice suddenly rising a bit. The ninja from the outer village repeatedly attacked Hinata and touched the scales of Hinata's feet. If the Hinata clan doesn't fight back, where will their faces be turned? What qualification do they still have to claim to be the strongest among the leaves of wood? Lord Huiying, in the last Ninja World War, Muye Village once gained a white eye. They tasted the sweetness and developed a desire for the white eye. If they didn't stop it, they might. Ape Flying Asma also spoke up. His intention is very obvious, my village cannot let outsiders bully him like this. Well, it's really a tumultuous autumn. Rizu, Asma, the trial results haven't come out yet. It's too early for you to draw a conclusion. This misty hidden ninja may not have been sent by the official Water Kingdom. Monkey Flying Sun / continues to speak. As far as I know, Muye Village has implemented a closed policy since the last Ninja World War, with very little contact with the outside world. It is unlikely to do such a thing. Of course, I will definitely investigate this matter thoroughly and give you an explanation to the Hinata family. Seeing the gloomy expression on Hinata's face, the Monkey Flying Sun slashed the wind and said, "This." Upon hearing such a smooth answer, Hinata's crowd immediately felt as uncomfortable as eating a fly. The Japanese football team was extremely disappointed and spoke coldly. "Lord Huiying, our Hinata family has already made sacrifices in the last Yunin incident. This time, no matter what, we will not give up easily. If you cannot satisfy our Hinata family, we will personally go to Muye Village to seek justice." Upon hearing this, Monkey Flying Sun's face slightly changed and he scolded. "Rizu, do you know what you're talking about? A large number of ninjas invading another country is an act of war. Do you, the Hinata clan, want to destroy the long-standing peace of Kiba? Don't you understand how much casualties the ninja war will cause?" The Monkey Flying Sun / asked a series of questions, which stunned Rizu. Besides, when you think about it, Hinata didn't suffer much harm this time, but acted privately. Once it escalated into war, the sacrifices of the Hinata clan would be much greater. As the Hokage of my village, I naturally need to be cautious when considering things, Rizu, said Monkey Flying Sun with a bitter tongue. Listening to the endless words of the 3 generations of Hokage, Rizu's gaze gradually dimmed. A dispute was fruitless. Disappointed, Hinata left the Hokage office with Hinata and the others. War. Peace. What a noble topic. The 3rd Hokage seems to be considering the overall situation. But his approach completely disappointed the Japanese football team. In Rizu's heart, a faint crack appeared.